Hey y'all, it's me, Chimére, director of the Black Long COVID Experience. And I want to talk about something. I want to give some clarity and I want to talk to my risk takers. This week, I've read in my comments, this doesn't just happen to Black people, as I discussed the fact that Black people with long COVID symptoms endure a lot of discrimination. They lack the access to care and they lack equitable treatment. For the past 5 years, I have talked about that more than anything. I have tried my very best to offer education, resources, and insight to the Black long COVID experience. Why? Because when at the height of the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, there was no media, no medicine, no science or research entities that were talking about how long COVID affected Black people. But I was, and I still am. I am also aware of humanity. I'm well aware that what has happened here in the United States, the COVID-19 pandemic, it also happened globally. So I would never say to you that I don't think that white people also have the same experiences. But it's often white people who make these comments to me. So here it is. For clarity's sake, I founded and started the Black Long COVID Experience because I have been a trusted partner and activist for Black people with long COVID to share their experiences and use their voices to advocate for better treatment and better recognition as it relates to science and medicine. Our media, our medicine, our science normally does not anticipate using Black voices and experiences to talk about any condition, unless it's the ones that they believe we caused ourselves. And those are many. But the COVID-19 pandemic that is still going on, it has affected Black people on such a large level. And because I'm Black, I think I have the right to say and to create a foundation and a platform that centers our experiences. 400 years ago, our consent of our own bodies, our ability to use our bodies the way that we want it, our right to our own medicines and sciences were ripped away due to politicians, capitalists wanting to live the American dream. But not the BLCE. The Black Long COVID Experience will always center Black folk. But I am aware that it also can help and support white people and others too. See, when I took a Black literature class at Morgan State University, I was also joined by white students, my fellow white students, and it was taught by a white woman. No matter what the students, my white fellow students, thought about the class, they were attending an historically Black college and university, an HBCU. So no matter that the professor was white, she was excellent, by the way, or that they were white, the conversation still centered around Black literature powerhouses and what their words meant for humanity and the Black experience. Please don't make me have to defend why it is my intention, and it has always been my intention, to support Black people living with long COVID. It is my intention because sometimes nobody else will carry the mantle. And I promised myself that in the last quarter of last year and that this year I will work harder to support Black people. But when I sell those posties, and I encourage you all to read the blog, it's because I'm speaking to Black people, but it's also because I'm speaking to humanity. When I give to my friends who are not Black, or I support my friends in anything or their endeavors, and they're not Black, it's because I understand the depths of humanity. But I am still Black, I'm still disabled, I'm still a woman, and I am living every day with long COVID. Don't let the things you pay for on my blog or on my website stop you from understanding that education trickles down like water. It should really trickle down like a flood. So here's how it goes. I give to Black people with long COVID. I support them. And then in turn, the education, the resources trickles down to everybody else. See, the Black Long COVID experience doesn't operate like a capitalist society. Capitalists want the resources and the money to only stay with them. I'm a person who has gotten along with lots of people of different races and genders in the long COVID community. I will be crazy as hell not to think that you can't learn information from me. I'm a retired teacher. I know how to write, speak, think for myself. If you do your Googling or your chat GBTing, you will not find many entities that focus on the Black long COVID experience. You just won't. And until I get my SEO together, you won't find mine either. But it's there and I'm here. So yes, I will be talking more about and directing more of my content to Black people with long COVID because finally we have a platform that we can use. And no, that doesn't mean that I don't know that it happens to white people. But when people say things like that, it almost makes me feel like I have to dumb myself down to make them feel accepted. I'm Black. I know what it's like to not be accepted, but I'm going to keep talking to Black folks because I always have and I always will. But as the Black long COVID experience grows, there will be things that people have to pay for because this is my time, my energy, and it's my education that I'm pouring back into other people. So stop asking me to defend my Blackness. Stop asking me to defend my company. And please stop trying to remind me that it happens to white people too. I'm well aware.